YouTube, Valkyrie D Queen here with a live reaction of One Piece chapter 993, Wano's Country's Dream. So we start out with the chapter with continuing the cover story of Gang Beige, Oh My Family, Volume 37, Gotti, Heart Lola, Tie the Knot. And you see, of course, Gang Beige family and Lola and Gotti getting married. On the side here, we also have the climax of the third act is upon us. The long-awaited 97th volume of the climax of Okumishima's War is on sale now. Ooh. So we're continuing. We're looking at the flower capital. The flower capital. Today is going to be fun. It only happens once a year. It's the Fire Festival. So you hear the celebrations that the flower capital is having during the War of Okamishima was happening. The flower capital. You have a guy with a mask doing a fire dance. The only prosperous place in the whole of Wano country, besides the smiles of its residents, lies a feeling of oppression and fear that they lived with up until now. They're alive only because of their belief that the samurai of the Kozuki family will someday help save their homeland. Oh. And they see a big, it looks like a big Kozuki Odin going like this. A big guy doing that. Looks like a big balloon. The reality, however, is that everyone was using that implausible legend as a way of supporting their hearts. Oh. They're celebrating. How nice would it be if today never ends? After the festival ends, I won't be able to drink alcohol for another year. Ugh. Damn it. If only Kaido didn't have Orochi's back. These are several of the citizens saying that. Hey, what if the battle with the Kozuki family is happening right now at this very moment? They gathered the samurai from all over the world to fight by their side. Everyone's speculating this because they have great belief in it. Oh, I love it. On Okamishima, Orochi is cut down with Kaido in tow. And then the whole island is in a frenzy. Splendid. Go crazy. Today we can dream as much as we want. So they're dreaming that Orochi and Kaido are gone. Well, Orochi's gone. Maybe. We haven't seen him in a while and his head got cut off. So yeah, he's gone for now. The water tastes great, doesn't it? What an extravagant day. And you get view to the leftover, the poor towns of Wano. Like Ibisu town and leftover towns. And they're finally drinking clean water, which they're just proud to have. Not alcohol. They want the water, not the alcohol. The air is clean. Let's take in as much as we want. No one will get killed today. What a fantastic day this is. Orochi will return once more, but sing, dance, let's have a fun day. And you see everyone dancing. It's the Fire Festival. You have people celebrating, dancing. You see several masks and fans. Oh, it's a beautiful panel. And then we cut back to Okamishima. It's dangerous. Run away. Don't get caught. Don't get cut. Oh, they're all scared. What the hell is that? Arrgh! So there's like someone crazy They have like Oni masks going crazy and cutting things down. Just as I thought. So it's the Plague Queen. Oh, it seems like it's a plague. You have Zoro, what the hell is that? And X-Drake answering, just as I thought. So it's the Plague Queen. Help me, it's cold. I'm becoming a demon. Gah! It's spreading. And you see Chopper's face, and you also see Robin there. Close the doors leading up to the other towers. Everyone on the floor is screwed. This is my greatest invention, the extinct bullet, Ice Demon. So you got Dean the Plague. Those bullets were filled with plague, not sea stone. Oh gosh, that's not good. Inside the castle's first floor of the basement. Out of the way, you bastards. Wait, Luffy? Huh? Oh, it says Shanti. Party table kick course. Whoosh. Bastard! How dare you hurt my subordinates? And okay, so it's a smiley user. Beast Pirates, Headliner, Barisco, Gorilla, Smile. I won't let you pass. There seems to be, he has the gorilla smiley, so his hand is a gorilla. I won't let you pass here. Prepare yourself, says the gorilla. Grrr! The way the gorilla is spread is way too freaky, says Sanji. Way to run your mouth in that case, says the guy with the headliner. Roar! I'll show you. Whoosh, whoosh. The right way to sprawl a gorilla. Like I care, says Sanji. My gorilla fist punch. Oh, that was pretty strong. Sanji dodges, of course. Whoa, there are so many behind us, too. All right, I'll get rid of them. How many times do I have to tell you? Save your stamina for the fight with Kaido, says Sanji, trying to stop Luffy from fighting. With just you, I'll take some time to take care of all these guys, won't it? Shut up. I'll take care of it in 10 seconds. You got a problem with that, says Sanji to Luffy. If I do, it's with you. It will only take 3. Fishman karate, whoosh, shark tile punch, Master Baruskula. Ooh, Jinbei just got rid of that gorilla guy. Luffy, Sanji, I thought you'd be around here. Jinbei! I'm going to escort you both to the rooftop. Make sure to conserve your strengths. Why are you butting in all of a sudden? I was the one who brought Luffy up this way. Is that so? My apologies. Oh, Sanji, just let it happen. It's okay, just let it happen. Our samurai allies should have already headed up. Let's head there. So you already have a complete grasp of the state of the battle, huh? Listen up. If you let your guard down, Luffy will jump into any fight he sees. Then let's proceed with caution. Then you see an eye. You see a black cat with an eye taped on its front. Meow. Wait. Oh, you see Luffy, Yachimo yelling wait after Shinobu and Momonosuke. Right now, Yachimo and Momonosuke are leaving the Uno Tower, says the cat, I think, reporting to the Flying Squirrel Girl. They'll head outside. Got it, Bohan? This is King. The enemy forces make up a total of about 5,400 men. The majority of them are samurai, with Odin's retainer making up their core. In other words, this is a rebellion for the revival of the Kozuki family. They desire to make Odin's son, Kozuki Momonosuke, the shogun of Wano. Kill Momonosuke and bring me his head, says King to, looks like, several of his men, Who's Who, and Yultir, and Bohan. I'm doing so. The samurai will lose their will to fight. The pirates, they're a different story. Momonosuke's current location is... Wait for me! He won't let up. Roger that. I found them. Ooh, so the fishmen of the Tobiropo. Sasuke found them. On the ready, step. People are pointing weapons. Fire. They fire at Shinobu. Shinobu dodges, just barely flipping, and is oh so scared. And they're bringing in more stuff. Oh, Shinobu got hit with a few arrows and some knives. Shinobu, says Momonosuke, looking up at Shinobu. Shinobu's bleeding. What's happening? Don't butt in, Kunuchi. And someone suddenly appears with an axe. Sadly, this is the end. Shinobu. Master Momonosuke, run away. Run? Would a shogun do something like that? Oh, Yatomo saves Shinobu. Huh? And they say, and here's some beast pirates. 100 beast pirates, armored crops. So they have the armored crops, and they seem to be armored. Like there's a crab, there's a beetle, and then there's a rhinoceros. Are you still acting out, young master Yatomo? Says Sasuke. I'm not acting out. In the name of the Kozuki family, I'm participating in this war. So she defends Momonosuke. Woo. That's a surprise. Yasuo against Sasuke? Rooftop dome. I guess they weren't in the brothel, but yeah, we'll get back to that. Rooftop dome. Crash. Oh. Kaido crashes down. Smashed his windpipe. Don't let him take another breath. Until his head is off his body, we haven't won yet, says Ashodoji. And you see Ashodoji, Jinjaro, and Kinemon going in for the kill, along with Kalamasu. For a moment, it felt like I saw Kozuki Odin. I wouldn't have mind if you managed to kill me. Huff, huff. When my wounds ache, help me, father. I reminded of it. But, oh, he's changing back into his human form. But as expected, you are not Odin. There will never be a samurai as monstrous as him again. I beg to differ. I believe Zoro can be just as monstrous as Kozuki Odin. Or at least Mihawk, because he's a monster in itself too. World's best swordsman, man. Your cuts are too shallow. With only this level of strength, you won't even be able to open up my wounds. Is he a dragon again? It seems like he changed back into human form. Oh no, that was a flashback. He's still in his dragon form. So Kaido's still in his dragon form. But he's claiming they're still too shallow. You won't be able to open up my old wound. You are too weak. And he breathes in air, and he roars at everyone, and it's pushing back wind scythes, and wind scythes are flowing in, and ooh, it hits. Oh, it hits Kiku, destroys her swords, and she's got blood. Izo looks worried. Kiku, they yell. So does Kinemon. Oh, a powerful blow that cuts through air. Chapter 993 ends. There is no break next week, so we will have One Piece next week. Yeah! I like this chapter. You know, last chapter was good. It was showing all the skills of the scabbards. I think it was just a shock that they were able to do what they did for Kaido, and it reminded him of Kozuki Oden, but that was all the scabbards together fighting at their hardest against him. He's still a dragon. I really did. It shows, you know, the people of the capital, even throughout their own, in the flower capital, throughout their oppression, they still have hope that the Kozuki family will come and free them. And this is the only time they're allowed to be free to talk about it and party and have fun, because Orochi's not there to spy on them and all that, because he's usually on Okamishima partying with Kaido. And so they're partying away, having that, and then we see this ice demon type of disease from Queen the Plague going about. This is what makes me think that Queen is more of Chopper's fight. Chopper's gonna end up healing all these people and then fighting Queen. I can definitely see that happening, or having at least help finding Queen while he cures all the people. Because you do see him looking shocked at this with Robin. So you have Zoro, X-Drake, Ramen, and Chopper down where all the diseased people are, and where Queen is looking down upon them. And then, of course, you got Luffy trying to get up there with Jinbei, get up to the roof with Jinbei and Sanji. And Sanji making a point, you have to keep an eye on Luffy or he'll just get into any fight. He doesn't need to, he needs to get up on the roof and just fight Kaido. That's what he needs to do. We look at the spy network that Bohan has. It apparently has to deal with cats. It looks like Yatomo isn't in the brothel house with Shinobu and Momonosuke. It seems like they're more running in the castle itself, and they got caught by Sasuke and some men. Shinobu's down, she's really hurt, with the armored crops, but you got Yatomo defending Shinobu and Momonosuke. And I do like the point that they managed to hurt and make Kaido bleed, but he's not down for the count. And he says, for a moment, I almost felt like it was Kozuki Oden, but I realized that you guys are too weak because it's not as deep as a scar, or is not as painful as it was when he faced Kozuki Oden, and he hasn't found a monstrous samurai like him again. Like I said, I beg to differ. I know people aren't liking that Zoro should face off Kaido, and I get it. I really do, because in the end, it's Luffy's story. He's the main antagonist. But I do want Zoro to have a good shot at Kaido. A very good shot. There's like, oh my gosh, there's actually some samurai that is strong as Oden. That kind of shock would just be a fabulous panel. But we've turned the tide of the war. Kaido's no longer in PTSD shock of Oden, and now he's sending out wind scythes. So now he can breathe out fire, lightning, and wind. And it actually hit Kiku, and everyone's all worried about that. A powerful blow that cuts through air. So this is a good chapter. It shows the turning point, because the last chapter was a good point that's showing how strong the scabbards are, and they are strong. Don't get me wrong, they are strong, but so is Kaido. It's just right then he had a reminiscence of Oda. He kept flashing back to him, and it kept reminding of him. But when he was gonna finally cut at the scar, he realized, oh, you guys aren't cutting as deep as Odin. It's just a mere little surface cut. I can fight you. I can fight you guys. So that makes me scared that the next time we may see the scabbards, they may be all down on the ground. Or there may be some deaths, and Kiku's the first one, which is sad. Because I actually like Kiku, but I don't think Kiku's dead. But that is some severe blood. I hope Kiku lives. I hope so. I want them all to live, but I know there may be deaths. This is a war. Overall, a very good chapter. I liked it. And it's explaining that the dream of Wano is to be free, able to not be oppressed anymore, and be able to drink and have clean water and food, and be able to celebrate, not just celebrate once a year, but celebrate when they want to, when they have fresh air and clean air, and they're no longer oppressed by Orochi or Kaido. And I think because we're seeing the flower capital, that it may not turn out the way we think, or it may turn out where all the scabbards are defeated by Kaido. Luffy comes in and is also defeated. Kaido gets pissed off, so he goes to the flower capital to completely dominate and control it and tell them that you guys are all working for me and I'm moving my palace here and you can't do anything about it. Straw Hats make a comeback, go to the capital, and finally defeat Kaido. How do you think of that? Could be possible. Or it could be that the whole war stays on Okamishima. Great chapter. Thank you all, YouTube, for liking, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. And have a wonderful day, YouTube. Bye!